Max's Signature Dishes, proudly brought to you by Granite Wines.
Ciao, welcome to my signature dishes. I've got a beautiful pasta dish for you today, which is called penne alle salsicce rosse, which means penne pasta, which is the tube pasta, obviously the barilla. You know that I like to use the barilla, which is the #1 pasta in the world. Served with some Italian sausage. I call them Italian sausages because they've got the flavor of rosemary and garlic. The ones I've used today are lamb sausages. So I can dice the onions nice and small, which it's good because they sort of melt through the flavor, which is great. And what I'll do, I'll slice the garlic as well. Great. So now what we'll do is, while the pasta is cooking, forgot to tell you, I like to use the timer, as you probably already know. So now that I've already put the pasta in there for 1 minute or 2, I'll just bring it down to about 6 minutes, because I believe that says about 8 to 9 minutes. So I like to keep the pasta al dente, so I'll cook it exactly the way the instructions say, 9 minutes. So we'll leave it like that. We've got the flame going, so we'll put some extra virgin olive oil, and now we're going to create the beautiful sausage sauce. We'll reduce the flame a little bit. What we'll do now is we'll put some onions. Beautiful. Ah, wonderful. Now that we're going to create a nice sauce with the extra virgin olive oil, the garlic and the onions, we can reduce the flame a little bit. We don't have to sort of burn it, we have to cook it. I like to put a pinch of salt right now, so it gives it a nice sweetness into the onion. And what we'll do is we'll put some black pepper, just a little bit. I just want to spice the onion up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the sausage mix, which I've actually just pulled out of the natural skin. These actually are with natural skin. You know that you can have some synthetic skin with sausages, but these are actually natural ones. So I'll just put all this beautiful sausage mix. I just want to go over here and make sure that the pasta is not sticking. Beautiful. Back over here. So we got this nice sausage that we're going to sausage mix. We're going to break it up and we're going to mix it through with the onions and the garlic and the olive oil. The more you break it, the better it is, the quicker it will cook, which is good. This is one of my favorite pasta dishes. I like it because I like my pasta dishes with tomato sauce, onions, chili, basil, all those flavors. So what I'll do, I might put some black pepper onto the sausage, a bit more salt, great, and I'll add some nice fresh basil. Basil, very good with this dish. Make sure you get rid of the stalks from it. So while that it's cooking, what we'll do is we had some nice tomato paste. Actually, I might do some wine first. I might put some red wine first. I'm using a nice light Merlot for this dish. But you can use white wine, as you can see on the recipe. Beautiful. We'll grab some tomato paste. We'll wait for the red wine to evaporate. At the same time, we'll just check the pasta. I think we've got another 3-4 minutes to go on the pasta. Wonderful. So as we're doing the sauce, I think the red wine is slightly melted. What we can do now is that we can actually add some tomato paste. I'll just grab, I would say probably a full spoon of tomato paste, which is good. The tomato paste gives it a nice strong flavor of tomato. And it just creates that onion, tomato, basil flavor. Now, as I said, you can put chili into this dish, if you like. But today, I might stay without chili. Now, tomato paste is sort of combined together with the onion and the sausage. Now we can put some nice diced tomato. I've used the diced tomato so we can actually speed up the process of cooking, but you can use whole peeled tomato, whichever you like. So now we add the tomato to it. And voila, beautiful. Now we're starting to make a great sauce. Always add a little bit of salt. Every time you add something to it, just a pinch of salt, not too much. Bit of black pepper just for spicing up our life, our good life. While that's cooking, we can sort of bring up the flame to about half. We might cover it. We're going to check the pasta. It's nearly there, and what you got to find is that the actual pasta has to be sort of one color and slightly softer than what it is here. So let's try. So it's still got a nice hard bite to it, so it's got about 30 seconds to a minute away. So it's nice, separated, good. So let's go back to our sauce and see what's happening. Wow. Voila, I better bring the flame down a little bit. Now we have got this sensational tomato, onions, sausage style sauce. So I'm going to reduce the flame a little bit. And I'm going to add a touch of butter to it. Because what the butter will do, will give it a nice glossy look and it will bring all the flavors together. Not too much butter, a little bit of butter. So while that is happening, the sausages are cooking. They should be three-quarter cooked, I would say by now. Yes, they are. It's nice and hard. What we'll do is we'll grab the pasta and we just take it off the flame. So turn that off. We'll get this ready. And then we go straight into the sauce. Voila! What I'll do now, I'll mix it with the sauce. I'll put a bit of black pepper, a bit of spice to it. And obviously Parmesan cheese. This dish needs lots of Parmesan cheese. I have to use my little gadget, excuse me. Once we've done that, we can sort of all mix it together. I'll make sure that nothing's sort of stuck to the bottom of the pan. Might use this one here. Pronto per servire. Delizioso.